Yo!
There we go.
One of these days, we're gonna have a perfect intro, and people will love us. But it's not gonna be today. So if you were hoping for perfection, you've tuned in to the wrong place. James, tell them where they're tuned into.
You've tuned into My Nerd Swag TV. The nerdiest, the swaggiest, the bestiest.
The TVistest.
Found on Route 66.
Back here in the country.
Historic.
Backwoods, baby.
Right.
Yeah, back in the middle of nowhere. So, man, it's going to be a great night tonight. We got some friends hanging out with us. We're going to be talking with Anthony Figaro, Marcus. I should have asked him how to say his last name.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out, yeah.
Bring him on.
And I'm going to say
Sorry,
hi
Marcus.
to you guys. I'm going to say hi to you guys when you get on there because I couldn't do anything
man.
earlier. I was trying to get set up before everything started.
Yeah.
So,
Dude,
yeah.
James tried to bail on me, and it's not cool. It's not cool. He tried to bail on me, and he tried to bail on me like 10 minutes before I was about to start the show. And I was like, I guess I'll just get on here for 30 minutes and talk it up and see what happens.
Oh, it was more like this. It was like, well, I guess I can do it myself.
I wasn't crying. It's just sometimes my eyes sweat is all. All that happens is sometimes my eyes sweat. What's up, Paul? Glad you're on tonight. All right. So as you guys get on, help us share out. So let's do what we always do. Let's go ahead and do our haul of the week.
Oh, yeah.
Where I show off my terrible collection and terrible tasting comic books to the happiness and mockery of everyone on the live chats. I think I did all right this time. So here's what happened. I didn't really have time. I didn't really. By the way, I'm done. I'm done. There is a certain comic book shop that has a pug for a mascot.
Oh, yeah.
Not buying from anymore. I'm done.
What?
I'm not buying from anymore. Dude, there's 3 books. I paid for these books in January, okay? One of them came out in January. No, I paid for them December 2020. One of them came out in January, but because I ordered another one that's coming out in March, I still haven't got any books. But the other one came out in March. So when I call him, he's got this new help thing going on. And the help thing literally is just them sending me the link that tells me that my book's come out and that I'm going to get it. I'm done, man. And I'm done. I'm done. Paul, we're glad you're here and new to the channel. Thanks for tuning in, brother.
Yes, sir.
Listen, I don't want to bag on local on these local comic book dealers. I'm just going to say, if you happen to see a pug for just be warned, okay?
And their logo.
Because, and here's the thing about it. To me, it's like, look, if you mess up and you just call and say, look, dude, you didn't order right? Or just a quick email would have fixed a lot of this. I don't get anything back. And maybe he's just that busy. I don't know.
Yeah.
Are Marvel books selling so well that he's so busy? He's got nothing better. It's so stupid. Variants, man. They're killing me. All right. So I don't have any books still for there, but I did pick up some books. So check this out.
Okay.
I picked up some oldies, man. This is what I ended up with this week.
I like that.
Dude,
I remember Dial H for Hero.
Dial H for Hero.
I remember that.
Some goodness. It's a clean copy too, man. I picked up. It's not perfect. It's a vintage stock copy. You know how that goes.
Yeah.
I got some Charlton's action here. Charlton actions here. I just really like
comics. Yeah.
I just like I like this coloring right here. It's like old school tattooing. Like I really dig that coloring.
Most of the covers look like that.
Yeah. I just dig it, man. It's kind of like that old school tattoo style.
Not just the art, but the color style and everything. They've got their own little flair.
Man, I just dig this, man. Picked up another one. So the Ghostly Haunts.
Was that from
all 3 of these I picked up at vintage stock. They
had a sale last week.
Yes, and some poor guy probably sold each one of these for 20 cents, and I paid $1.99 for them.
That's right.
So
it's still good to have that old stuff.
All right, here's the reason I haven't been buying comic books. I'm going through that comic collection, and these are the goodies I'm finding in there. So here's some more goodies I found in there. I love some Howard the Duck all day long. Look, they gave me the big Treasury Edition Howard the Duck. I'm really happy about that.
Yeah.
I'm being told there's a first appearance in this one.
Mm-hmm.
I got this one. I got one of these for you.
Wonder Girl. Or
I think Wonder Girl. It's a first appearance.
Power Woman or what's her name?
Power Girl. First appearance of Power Girl. So anyways, you know what's funny about this? In that box, there's like 10 copies of these. So, that's not bad.
That's great.
I got a copy for you.
That's great.
It's in the box.
That's right.
I'm going to go find this movie and watch it because there's like 42,000 copies in this box that came out of their garage. And I've decided I'm going to watch In the Deep. Anything worth the terror of. Is anything worth the terror of the deep? Anyways, it looks like they were trying to play off Jaws. I don't know. I've got there's 40 copies of this.
When the Deep came out, it was playing off of that.
Yeah. All right.
That's a terrible bag when it gets.
No, I'm gonna change this out. I just didn't have time. All the rest of them in new bags. I don't know, man. At the cost of it, I'm gonna put it in. Anyways, I read this one last night just because I was curious about it. It's got like that 1950s, that mystery 3000. It's one you'd easily find in a dollar bin box, but man, it was a fun story.
It looks cool.
And then the classics that I was not allowed to have when I was growing up, I finally got my Simpsons comics actions going on. So, anyways, nothing amazing, but makes me happy. So, bag on me, I don't care. Oh shucks. All right. So
is Leroy on you?
Leroy's not on to make fun of me.
Okay.
What's up? Look at there. He's coming on.
Is he?
Yeah. All right. Here we go. All right. Here we go. Show us your haul. Wait. Does any of your stuff come from?
Yes. I was gonna tell you that we didn't have time because I ran late. Everything, but cue it up so that when I talk about this one particular.
Let's see if I can make this happen here.
Yeah. It's continuity graphic novel.
Oh, hold on.
There it is. Hang on.
So not yet?
Not yet.
All right, it's in the stream. Okay, here we go.
I spent
$30 on Fiverr, and I feel like it's the best thing I ever did. Okay.
Yes.
Here we go.
It's hilarious.
What's up, George? All right, show us what you got.
Neil Adams, Krusty Bunkers.
I don't know if y'all know this. We do have Paul. I need to let you know because you're a new guy, and I know you're a big supporter of independent comic book creators. This is an independent comic book creator. We have to let you know something here. We have to let you know something. He's obsessed with some Neil Adams. Okay, go ahead. Show us what you got.
Yes. Okay. Neil Adams, Krusty Bunkers, the comic book store he has in California. He's got his West Coast location and his East Coast location for Continuity Studios. Anyway, they have great auctions. They have great deals. They have, all these different things they offer. They offer what they call a white box, where they got the red box as well as Continuity. Neil's regular auction has a red box.
Yeah.
Those are $400.
All right.
The $200 box is the white box, and it has a guaranteed 9.8 slab in every one of them. And then it has another book or two signed by him, and then some, other things that are really cool. Continuity Studios, their portfolio that they send out to do, ad work and whatever. So he mass produced it. It's a spiral binding. It's pretty cool. They throw that in there too. So for the money, it's definitely the best deal. It's a couple $100. So this is what I got in the last one. I didn't show this last time as far as I can remember. We talked about it, and I said, I don't have that slab.
No, you didn't have it last time. Yeah.
Yeah. I can get it up here.
There you go.
Look at that.
Dude,
year 9.8, 80th anniversary Green Lantern. All right. Pretty cool stuff.
Nice.
So this is where we plug Krusty Bunkers because we get stuff from them, and I really enjoy
All right,
their stuff.
So here's
So here we go.
We wrote a theme song.
Segue.
We wrote a theme song. We've been singing the theme song. We've decided the other day I was gonna beef it up. The theme song just wasn't good enough. So here's the premiere of the new Krusty Bunkers theme song. Here we go.
Auto-tune continuity graphic novel.
And this can be picked, this and much more at Krusty Bunkers. Stops here. This and much more can be picked at Krusty Bunkers. Krusty Bunkers.
Continuity graphic novel. Gonna love that. Gonna love that. Gonna love that.
Krusty Bunkers. The crustiest of all bunkers. The crust stops here. All right,
There it is.
Dude, at lunch
That was
today-
a world premiere, guys. This is the world premiere of that.
We
video.
dropped to no viewers on that one.
Yeah, 0.
We had viewers, now we have none. At lunch today, I was telling the group we were hanging out with in front of my wife, I was like, that's the best $30 I've spent on Fiverr yet. She goes, you spent $30 on that?
$30.
And I do it again.
That's
All
a
right.
good can of hairspray at
Yeah,
Ulta,
baby.
man.
Yeah, baby. I'm
Talking
saving
about.
money not doing that thing. All right, you got anything else? Or are we going to introduce our guest?
Oh, it's just some miscellaneous stuff. Here's a cool little Suicide Squad. Nice cover.
There's my Harley. Harley Quinn.
There it is. And there's the cool looking shark and all that fun stuff. So, and these other things are just nothing.
Just miscellaneous.
Yeah.
Well, let's do it then.
Yeah.
Let's bring on Anthony and Marcus then. Are we ready?
Let's do
All
it.
right, here we go. We're not, by the way, last time we brought him on, we did his we showed his little thing. We got a copyright strike, so we're not doing that again. So with no further ado,
did really?
Yeah, I got a copyright strike. I hadn't marked that part out.
Man,
what's up, Anthony and Marcus? How are you? No last name needed.
Wait,
I'm sorry, Marcus.
you gotta explain to me this copyright strike. What happened?
So we were looking all cool, man. So I took your trailer for Justice City, right?
Yeah.
You guys have on your Indiegogo campaign, and I played it as the opening before we brought you on. And then the next day, when I was checking, it said I had a copyright strike, and it was your stupid song. Did y'all not pay for the rights on that song?
I paid for the rights on the song.
There
Maybe
you go.
because you played it. That might have been it.
Okay.
Okay.
So we
Well,
can't
how
play
is
it.
that? But wait a minute. But we play them during the streams all the time.
I don't know. Who
They're
cares?
just picking on us.
We're not monetized. I've got less than 1,000 subscribers. No one's watching.
We're
you
shallow.
know.
We're
You got Lord
uneducated.
Finatra. Look, you got Lord Finatra out there, man.
Yeah, see,
That is. Look, you got Finatra, Justin J. Money. Now look, Amanda's here. Look, man, you're in trouble. You got Paul.
Yeah.
Paul's here too, man.
Yeah,
look.
yeah. We're just a couple noobs too. We're just a couple noobs hanging out, not knowing what we're doing, showing off my terrible collection of comic books, you know. And man, people are nice. People are nice.
They are, man.
People are nice. Don't believe what people are saying about other people's.
you should see Lord Finatra. He made this really cool song called "The Crawdaddy."
Oh
It
yeah.
is, it's phenomenal.
All right, we're gonna look that one up. That's how I'm gonna introduce you next time. Except that I'll probably get another copyright strike, but fine. I don't care. We ain't making no money. We're losing money doing this stream. My wife was not even gonna let me sleep in the bedroom tonight because I made that stupid auto-tune theme song for Krusty Bunkers.
$30.
All right,
Marcus
well, guys.
loved it.
Yeah. Listen, auto-tune everything all the time. Dude, we're excited.
Hey,
to have
listen,
you guys on.
I'm glad that you're having us on and you decided to bring the heat. So
Yeah.
So we're good.
You know.
Yeah. By the way, Marcus, I'm James, of course. I didn't even get to speak to you earlier. I was dragging in late and got here.
No, it's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good. You were setting up. We've seen you.
Yeah, frantically setting up. Y'all, he tried to ditch out on me. That's all you need to know. He 20 minutes before we were about to get on, I get a text. He's like, we're going to just put this on hiatus this week. And I'm like, we got guests coming on. We probably should do the show.
Well, he knows I'm an old guy. So, and he also knows what I've been through the last, I don't know how many days.
I know. Don't worry, guys.
We had a 6:30 a.m. men's breakfast on Saturday.
Was terrible.
And so first thing I did was propose a toast with the coffee and say, I'd like to toast the guys that chose the time for us to meet here on Saturday morning at 6:30.
That's okay, guys. I pumped him full of Adderall, so he will be alive during the show
Sweet.
and ready to go.
There we go.
Woo!
Adderall's the way to go.
So
it's
guys,
good. It's good. We're on a PG channel. That's all.
Yeah. You can say Adderall. We give it to kids in school. That's PG. Don't worry.
Yeah.
It stays PG. So just can't say that George Carlton wore or George Carlin wore.
That's
Carlin.
it, baby.
Yeah, there you go.
That's it. That's
George
it.
Carlton, whoever's going with that one. Okay.
Carlton Comics.
All right, guys. Well, let's talk about the book because your campaign's about to close. So let me get
6 days.
Yeah.
6 days.
How's it?
Days.
And it's doing well, guys.
It's doing okay.
It's doing okay.
Now, how does this rate compare to some of your other campaigns as far as response and overall, funds raised?
Marcus. Your kiss has got your name on it, baby.
It's blowing that thing out of the water. I don't know,
What are you talking about?
I don't want to toot my own horn. No, this is our second. This is our second campaign. So the first one was really Anthony's book. This one's mine, but no, it's right in line. It's got a good buzz about it, I think, and the numbers are there. So
Yeah.
we're just rocking right along.
$13,065.
I like, we do this. We did this the other night. So what I like to do sometimes is I'll bring it in and then I'll put it in. First, I'll put it in Australian dollars and make myself feel really good.
Yeah.
And then if I really want to make myself feel good, I'll put it in yen. I'll put it in yen. And then basically I'm I'm basically better than Ethan Van Sciver. I've made more money than him. So
I love it, man. I love it.
And then we'll do that.
Yeah, it's brilliant. It's
Paul
brilliant.
backed you guys twice there that he's the man.
Paul's
Yes,
good
sir.
people. Paul's
Yes,
good
he
peeps,
did.
man.
That's awesome, guys. Well, we backed you, and I'm excited about this. I look forward to it, and I think it's gonna be great, man. I really do. I like what I'm seeing on it. The art's beautiful. Hopefully, the story's good. Who knows?
No, okay.
I'm in the
You
same
don't
boat.
get that in the preview. You're just guessing, man. You're just guessing. It's gonna be a good story. We get a preview of the art.
Okay, who was
Anthony, come on, back me up here, bro. You know,
Yeah, it's
help me
great.
out.
It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's the main scriptwriter here? There you go. Okay.
that
Good
would
deal.
be me.
Awesome.
On this,
I
it
mean,
would
if
be
you
me.
want-
On
if you-
God's
yeah.
hand, he did everything. So
Okay. Okay. Awesome.
Well, I mean, last time we talked to you, we kind of got all the background story, but I mean,
Yeah.
we can go ahead and give us some
Yeah.
more on that, or
You
tell us some new stuff happening with this.
Yeah,
or
yeah. Tell us what's going on.
Fill
with it.
us
If there's
in, man.
Something interesting or any developments with the project and the Indiegogo campaign.
Do you guys remember what? And I hate. I'm trying not to be. So, but I'm trying to be on my PG behavior, man.
Oh my gosh, we've
All right. Let me. Amanda's like, where are you at, Figaro? I'm on my best PG behavior. This is why I'm not talking that much.
Oh my god.
So I'm
I
just,
feel
you know,
like
I'm
we really
playing.
stunted you
I know.
guys here. I
No.
apologize.
It makes it. Look,
see,
you gotta work.
here's the whole thing. There's
It
not
makes you
a
work
PG version of Anthony. It's just
Yeah.
you tell him PG, and he's just like, okay, I just won't say anything.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll sit here quietly.
It's a
The first time we
challenge.
didn't,
It's a hell of
there
a
weren't-
challenge.
I believe in you
There
guys.
weren't too many coins in
And-
the jar.
Yeah,
the first
there wasn't.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I wasn't aware.
That wasn't. I mean, we sent you the bill later, but it's fine, bro.
Right. I think it's important to go over Justice City. I mean, at the core of it, the story is a family story. I think it's Justice City Chronicles is definitely an all ages story. It's at the core of it. I think the story is about Nero, right? Nero is the main character, and so Nero is
he the main character?
I mean, he's a character that's in the story that happens to be in the story. So I think
that's what I thought.
he has a place, But Nero is basically, he's found as a little boy in the slums of the region of Vittoria. And this is, about 30 years after the Great War, which almost tore everything to pieces. And so he's found by the great Colton Flynn, who Colton Flynn basically was one of the heroes of the Great War. And he has been a protector of the city since. And so he finds Nero and he takes him in as his own son. And so Nero, basically wanting to prove his worth, he becomes obsessed with becoming basically a great warrior like his adopted father. And so he basically trains at the Citadel to become one of the elite peacekeepers of the region known as the Praetorians. However, on his first assignment, which is a routine peacekeeping assignment, the mission gets completely turned upside down when Nero, his ship is shot down. And so now he finds himself in the middle of an assassination plot that threatens to plunge the entire region back into all-out war. So at the core of the story, the core of it is can he ascend to the legendary status of his father and stop the impending bloodshed? Or will he succumb to his greatest fear, which is that he is still that small, discarded little boy amongst the trash and allow all of his family and everyone he loves to be swept up into the war and die?
Wow.
And so that's the heart of the story. And it all takes place in this, kind of sci-fi fantasy world where there's, mechs and there's powers and there's all these, there's an entire world out there. And I think that's the most important thing, is to be able to set a table that is fun, that has battles, that has rope, that has things that as a kid you look at, even as an adult, you look at and go, wow, this looks awesome. Right. and then you put this core in there and let it run.
So here's my question I've been wondering with this. We were talking last time, I was thinking this too. All right, because it does seem like you're playing on a little bit of history, right? With the names and stuff. So is the names, are they foreshadowing potential outcomes of who they may be? Like whether they're going to be good or bad? Or did you just like certain names so you gave them to them? You know what I mean? Or is the names going to play into the storyline you got going? I don't want you to give away anything like don't give away the story,
no spoilers.
But you know, it's interesting. You've named a guy, and his name's Nero.
Yeah, and we talked about this last time.
Will there be fires? Is all I'm wondering. Does he play violin? I'm just asking.
Yeah. Well, there's an historic link here, right? I mean, he's using historic figures, right, and stories. Correct?
Oh boy. There will be no shirt taking off tonight.
That's the only reason Finatra's here. Come on, man.
He's out. Listen, we do need you. That's still PG, so you could take one for the team. I'm just saying.
There'll be no taking one for the team tonight.
That's on his Tuesday. That's on his Tuesday night show. He takes one for the team.
Okay.
Yeah, I got to get way more drinks in me for that.
Fine. All right, fine. I see how it is. Here we are being team players, and some people just can't give out. So that's all right.
You got the literature devil here. You're in trouble now, man.
Yeah, I like it.
As far as the names, I mean, do I want to say no?
Don't give anything away.
I just picked cool names. That's it.
Okay.
I like Nero.
Yeah,
but there might be some violins and fires.
Turn them bad. What's that?
I said there might be some violins and some fires. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It happens from time to time.
Yeah.
So, all right.
We're trying to rehabilitate the name, is what it is.
Yeah. I've got a
it's
list
more
of names you can try after this one that are historical.
Like Judas.
How about Judas? I got.
Well, we say Nero and Hero is so close.
Yeah.
And so
let's
we're gonna try to reinvent that name.
No, I think it's gonna work, man. I think this is the time for the rise of a good Nero. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Man, I don't know. You gotta be careful with that in general. Okay.
Is this already been done already? Nero goes from 0 to hero.
Yeah.
Or did he go from hero to 0?
Oh, okay.
We're trying to reverse.
We're trying to reverse. Okay.
Right. We're interested in the resurrection. We're trying to resurrect the name and turn it from a 0 to a hero.
Yeah.
All right, dude. I that's cool, man. I think it's gonna be exciting. I'm ready to see this come out. So what's the plan on all this? You guys, because is it gonna go into in demand or what?
Yes, it will.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Some of us appreciate that more than others.
Yes.
Well, we're gonna send it into in demand, but we're probably gonna strip it down some.
Okay.
So once it goes into,
be able to read it later.
Once it goes in. Yeah, once it goes into in demand, we'll probably take. I know for sure, like the God's Hand editions, we're going to take off.
Yeah.
Just some of the extras we're going to take off and just kind of streamline it down, basically.
That's awesome. Yeah, I mean that's one of the downsides about this is this. If you miss one, you're going to have to wait till the next campaign and hope they throw it in as a perk. Which is, I mean, on the other side, it's more reason if you think you're going to like it, you better give it a try, right?
Right.
So
yeah,
but
what he's saying here, he's telling everybody, get in on it before it goes to that, because you're going to lose some of the gravy options there, some of the bundles, whatever, the special perks.
Yeah, so do it.
Yeah,
do it.
So
Go buy the book
beforehand.
I like it.
I like that. Do it.
Do it. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know, man. I think it's great. It's exciting what you guys are doing. You guys being freaky quiet. Last time we were having a great conversation. I feel like I've dropped the ball here. We should have told you.
Man.
Here's what I'm gonna do. Next time. Go ahead. What?
I feel like Anthony's distracted tonight.
Yeah. What are you watching over there? Let's
I'm watching.
What are you watching? Are you watching some? Actually, don't show us.
No, don't.
No, let me show you. Let me show you. Yeah.
I'm watching these four guys make complete idiots out of themselves. It's hilarious. I'm having a good time.
That's every Sunday.
It's really, listen, I'm just trying to cover. Really, it's just one guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you just got to figure out what you want.
We know. We already know who it is.
Hey, you know what I mean? So it's like,
guy who always hops on and oh, it's not me this time. No, it's me. Trust me. So, okay. I don't know
what would you guys like to talk about next as far as your project?
You're killing us.
What's coming up? Because we want to talk about the things you want to talk
Big
about.
Mark.
Slip up will let it slide. Let's just have a conversation, boys, or I'm going to go into a rant about some other stuff that's been on my brain lately. By the way, last time we talked, you said you don't want to go digital because you're afraid of people pirating. Remember that?
Yes.
I think I figured out the plan. I think I've come up with the perfect plan to get you to get some digital copies out there.
I'm
not
listening.
going to tell you. So we'll move on to the next thing.
Beautiful. Perfect.
He'll tell you, but you got to give him your PayPal account.
Yeah. Just give me a link and what I was thinking about this the other day. I was like, what's keeping everyone from doing like the NFTs, the non-fungible that whole bit.
I got to get into that.
Non-fungible tokens.
I got to get into that. That's something that's definitely
BitComics
worth looking into.
What if we figure? I mean, that's what needs to be figured out is how do we put that? How do we make that token as a marker for comic books so that even if you're getting pirated, you still have people? Because the one side I think independent comic books are, don't always have is there's not a big push right now for the collector side of things, and but I think I just think, man, if we could incorporate collectors inside of it, especially with the ridiculousness behind what's going on with this right now, and I don't think it's going to be going away anytime soon, man. I think this is something's happening. So what if you were to take like one of those, and if you don't know what they are, they're just these tokens online, basically, right? And they're very collectible. They're connected to Bitcoin. Every one of them actually brings them back to the original owner. And the other cool thing behind them is the original owner always maintains the rights. You can actually set it up to where those tokens, you can get a royalty every time someone resells their token.
Correct.
Yeah.
This
needs to happen in comic book world, guys.
It's very interesting. It really is. And I don't know enough about it, but it's one of those things where I've heard enough people talking about them to where it's like, whatever this is, it's definitely worth getting into because it reminds me of the Bitcoin shit. It really does. That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah, what cracks me right now is everyone is treating this like they treated Bitcoin. They're like,
I know it is 100%. 100%.
But I'm just saying because you could take that token and make it fractional, right? Which means you could sell one token to 1,000 people. That could be a 1 in 1,000 variant right there that you sell. Mm-hmm. You could make it to where you sell that to, what I'm saying? Like you could break it into parts. I don't know, man. I just think this is something that some of y'all could take. All I ask is if you run with this, give me credit for it. That's all I want. I don't even need the money off it. I just want the credit that I came up with a neat idea.
Just on the inside cover.
Terry. Terry. Thanks, Terry, for your bald wisdom. Your brain is always cooking, which is why you can't grow hair like Nero.
I think we're gonna me and Anthony will kick it around and we'll make some decisions and then we'll have our people get in touch with your people.
Yeah. Well, this sounds a lot like what DC just did. This sounds a lot like I just feel like you gave me the very DC Comics answer on this thing. Okay, I'll stand down. I hear you. I will stand down and not publish. It's fine.
By the way,
you know what, guys? Pencils down, okay? How's that sound?
Do you guys like crawfish?
Oh, yeah.
You like crawfish?
Yeah.
All right. There's a song about eating crawfish. It's in the.
All right.
I put it in the private chat for you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Definitely going to dig that.
Here,
my youngest daughter, who is about to turn 30.
Sorry. Keep going, guys.
This is compliments of Lord Finatra.
Oh, okay.
All right, keep going.
Okay.
Well, the problem is if I give me just go, you keep talking, I'll keep fixing this.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll continue with my anecdote. Anyway, my youngest daughter just loved bowl of crawfish and wanted me to crack those tails as fast as possible when she was like 3 and 4 years old. And like I said, she's about to turn 30. she would just devour that stuff. And really, the spicier, the better. That kid would eat like sardines out of a can in Tabasco sauce when she was 3 and 4 years old. Right? Okay. So anyway, she'd say, Daddy, quick, make me some more head crods.
Some head crods, huh?
Make me some head crods. So I thought that was pretty funny. Yeah.
Head crods. I like that. Give me them head crods.
Oops, wrong button there. All right, let's see. I guess we'll just watch it straight off YouTube. Is that how we do this?
I guess so.
Noobs in action. Here we go. Oh, hold on. I got to hit the unmute button.
Shit. Yeah, there you go.
Let's try it again. I do. Oh, not me.
That's Michael Bancroft.
We can't hear it now.
Oh.
Yeah, the audience can't hear it. So
well, that does us no good then.
We didn't. I thought you were still playing with it until you said Bancroft, and I said, well, "Wait a minute, they must have heard part of it."
Well,
no,
yeah, I heard. I was like, "That's Michael Bancroft."
You know what happened was you let me handle this, and I don't have the. I'm not professional in any way. We're still learning how to push these buttons.
Let's see if we can do this. Hold on.
Can you do it on your side? Yeah, I ain't getting paid nothing this episode. Yeah. This is all my fault.
Here we go. Let me see. I gotta
share on your end. Here we go.
Yeah, hold on one second.
Anthony, the competent sharer.
Let's see. This is. Here we go. Share screen. I learned this actually from.
I like it. We're blaming Leroy.
John Malin.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah.
Sharing is caring. Now we're going to listen the whole 2 minutes and 37 seconds. I'm just asking.
Oh, it is. It is.
We need to listen to the whole, every second of it.
All right. Let's see if you can get the audio.
For sure.
All right. You ready?
I believe in you. Someone's got to be able to pull this thing out.
Right. Here we
Plus,
go.
this will show us.
Let's hold my intro. Let's hold my
see that background, Mike Scott? That is the gold standard.
Oh, let's do it. Let's just get this party started. Mr. Anthony Figaro.
Look, he's looking. Your boy's looking professional, son.
Because I have something else I need to share, Anthony. I have questions. I have questions for you.
Ask me no questions, and I'll tell you no lies.
I hope you have the answers.
I gotta say this, man.
That's a crawfish.
Yeah,
I was asking what a crawfish is.
That's a mud bug. That's a water insect. He got the big claws on him. He lives in the mud. You pull him out, him and his brothers, and you put him in a pot. And then you boil him. That is the gold standard. And then you put the seasoning in there with the potatoes and the corn. You put a little sausage in there. You know, a little garlic too. You know, and then you stir them up. Stir them up. Then you boil them. And then you pour them on the table. See, that's the pot right there. You boil them. That's all the crawfish. And there's all his brothers and sisters. Even got some cousins in there too. Stir them up. Then you boil them.
You know, I like this because it's got a slow jam to it too.
And then you bathe them in that little tub right there. You see that? You give them a little bath. Wash all that little dirt off of them. Because they can all look nasty swimming in that mud. And you wash it all off of them like that.
If you're all wound up, it's all wound.
And then you see that pot right there. You're going to boil it up and you're going to drop them right in there. And you're going to put your little seasoning in there. Make them nice and spicy. Look at them. Look at how pretty. Yeah, that's the finished one right there.
Who's the aha?
See that right? You get that red. Oh man, that's good. Man, you crack them like that.
I tell you, that's out. That's
you eat that meat out that tail, man.
I feel like we should be paying for this entertainment, don't you?
Sure. They got the tails is already. They get the poop out of it and everything.
That's a good shit.
For sure. Stir 'em up till you boil 'em.
That's
All
it's
right,
one
that was-
question I
that-
have. I have one question. Who gave it the 2 down thumbs right here?
On the
Grammarly.
stream.
Yeah, look at this. They got 2
Yeah.
thumbs down. Come on,
Yeah.
man.
It was
Cut the
Leroy.
shenanigans.
It was Leroy twice.
Was it really?
It was.
No.
It was.
He's
It
just not on the
probably
stream,
was.
so we can blame him and not get in trouble
Exactly.
later.
No, they got a special icon for him, but it's using a different finger there.
He
That's
uses
what it
another finger
was.
to display his displeasure.
That was
Awesome, man.
that was albino thunder buns. That was Joe.
Yeah, okay.
Big Joe. Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's
Gotcha.
how. Yeah. Big Joe was
Gotcha. I
on
love
there.
it.
And
I
you
love
know
it.
what?
Now, if that doesn't inspire you to go out and buy an independent comic book,
I
nothing
mean,
will. You're
shit.
dead.
Come
You're
on.
soulless. There's nothing left in you. You need Jesus. I mean, we'll
You
have
need
a
that
prayer. I'm
Justice
gonna have an
City.
altar call after this. If after listening to that song, you don't have a need to go buy an independent comic book, you're soulless.
If you don't feel like it.
yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right,
if you don't have any feels,
Yeah.
That's what
I
I'm
was going to
saying.
say about
man.
the Thunder Buns. He's got a wicked Aussie accent when he turns that on. Have you heard him like when he's in?
No, I missed it. No, I
No,
must have missed that one.
I caught one evening, and he just laid into it, and Bancroft was like, "Dude, that's great." You know?
He sounds like a true bogan, huh?
Oh,
They
yeah,
always talking about
yeah.
them bogans.
Yeah.
Man.
Anyway.
all right.
Yeah,
boys.
we had some this weekend, some crawfish, man. I mean, I made another video for Mike and sent him on Bancroft on how to eat them. We was there, we was cracking them, and we was eating them up for him and shit. So when we're not making comic books, we eating crawfish.
There you go.
I like
And I'll
it.
give you the rights to head crods if you want to throw that in one of
Head
your videos.
crawls. I might do that. Well,
Head
I
crod.
might have to do that. It's head crawls.
I don't know, man. It doesn't sound. It sounds a little off, but I'm sure it was adorable when Hannah said it. Was it Hannah?
Yeah, because
Sure, it was
she heard people say crawdads.
Yeah.
So she said head crods.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like
Head
it.
crawls.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Marcus, did we where are we at with the sketch cards? We gonna get that up Monday, or what's the deal with that?
Yeah, we'll get that up tomorrow.
Let me
sketch
show you.
card stuff.
Let me show you guys. You guys want a sneak peek exclusive?
Yeah, show us,
yeah.
man.
Heck
And
yeah.
then,
Yeah,
are
man.
you guys gonna be doing what do y'all call it in y'all's little happy world that you guys have all you guys hanging out in? Is it closing stream? What do y'all call it when y'all do the thing you do?
Or a little happy world.
Man. I'm just
called
trying to
the
hang out with
shit.
you guys. Be cool.
It's
Y'all's
called
happy little world.
it's
that y'all
called
let me be
just
part of.
we trying to make money. You know,
I want
Yeah.
you to
It's called
make money.
closing
Lots of money,
out.
so you make
It's
more
called
books.
getting paid. That's what
getting
it's called.
paid, man.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
yeah.
here's our little cards here. Oh,
Yes,
these
tripping with these,
motherfuckers, man.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, there we go.
See, I
That's
know.
it.
There we
That's it.
go.
Dollar sports
Damn.
charity right there. He went
Well,
big.
then
at
I might as well
finance.
just gonna go. It was
Yeah,
kind of
with
low,
T-shirt jar.
though. It was very low. You could kind of,
That
is that really what he said? You know, it was very low. It was very low.
Oh my gosh! I think
Let's see.
Marcus, I think you should just risk it and just keep talking, dude.
listen, what I heard was mother thumpers. That's
Yeah,
what I
mother
heard.
That's it.
It was
Exactly.
very clear.
Look at these cards, man. Look at these cards. Look, they got
Those
look
are
at this.
killer.
They got Justice City Chronicles written on the bottom of them. They even have a little back on them and stuff.
They'd be really awesome if not for the green screen.
Yeah, the green.
gonna
See how you are,
They're
bro?
holographic.
Okay,
They're
bro.
a cool
Fine,
effect.
fine.
They're holographic. It's
Yeah.
that new
See,
crystal.
they thought
form.
it was cool, bro.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
in
so
crystal
just
form.
leave it alone. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Let's make lemonade over here. You know what I'm saying?
We could just tell everybody that when you pull it out of the package, it's
Look at that.
gonna do exactly what it's doing here on the screen.
If you chroma key.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Saying.
No, you want to see something? You want to see something cool?
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
How about-
show them. You wasn't on last
There
time.
you
That's
go.
right. Show them that.
How
I
about them
forgot
boxes?
about that.
That is
I
sick,
forgot.
guys.
Yeah,
Look at
let
those
Marcus
bad
take
boys.
it. Marcus has got all the good stuff,
Yeah.
man. Show him all the
Yeah.
stuff you got, bro.
Yeah.
Man, that looks great.
Yep.
Wolfpack,
We got
man.
our.
What-
We got our.
So
So
what's
you got.
the t-shirts all say Wolfpack. What's that? Is that what the group that they run with is, or what?
No, that's what me and Anthony would be.
Oh, okay.
Wolfpack Comics, baby.
Okay.
Oh,
That's it.
That's
I'm an
it,
idiot.
bro.
That makes more sense because that's what it says at the very top somewhere, right? Or
Listen, you're a little slow to catch on. It's okay.
not. You know,
Which
well,
is
well,
tell him what it says
special,
on the back. Tell him what it says on the back.
What does it
Wait,
say
I'm-
on the back, Anthony?
You tell him. You wearing it? Dude, do the thing where you turn around and show us. Do the little spin.
A wolf.
We're just take it off and turn it around.
Do a little chubby checker, like do the twist. Twist.
What it says on the back is a wolf does not concern itself with the opinions of sheep. That's what it says on the back.
There you go.
Gotcha. I love that, man. I love that.
Worth buying.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
So we got more swag if you're interested, like these Justice City stickers.
Yeah, come on, y'all.
Holographic stickers.
Back stickers there.
Yeah.
We got our metal bookmarks. Look at those.
Nice. Yeah.
We got some of those coming in.
Ooh, very nice.
Yeah.
Here, let's make him the
variants.
Oh, there he is.
Got these prints. Yeah.
I like those.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And all right, so we were doing cards, right? We're doing trading cards.
I just want to tell you this. I'm gonna say this. Kenneth Rockerford thinks your stickers are nice.
Yeah, then you're winning.
Now.
Then you're winning. Let me post that up there.
He says you got a nice sticker.
Yeah.
Very nice.
You have a nice sticker. It's a very nice sticker.
I am flattered. I work very hard on my stickers.
It's been approved now. You're allowed.
It's official, baby.
You're there. And that happened on this stream, by the way. What other stream have you been on in which you've been told by Ken himself?
Nice sticker.
Nice stickers. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. And all you had to do was watch your potty mouth for 30 minutes.
Exactly.
Listen,
bam.
You're welcome.
You know?
You're welcome.
The man has good taste. He has good taste.
He does have good taste.
All right, so we just got.
No, I'm just messing around. I'm just keep going, bro. Keep going.
So we crossed over 13,000 this week, a couple of days ago. Was it yesterday? Crossed 13.
I think it was yesterday.
So at this point, we've unlocked all the cards. So you've got 3 cards that everybody is getting. There's the option to get the other 4 cards in the campaign. That was at 12,000. At 13,000, we upgraded the cards from your traditional size card to these big boys.
Nice.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So that's your standard one there, and that's these.
That's like postcard size. Yeah.
That's the beautiful. Very beautiful.
Got those. If you get the full sets, they will they come in the sleeve, so you can put them in your binder.
Yeah.
That binder.
Your trapper keeper, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. You bind it.
And there you go.
Beautiful.
That was my shill. Hope you enjoyed.
It was good. It was good.
Very
It was a
beautiful.
good one, and we all want to buy now, even more.
No kidding.
You're gonna get a bunch of double backers right now.
I was thinking.
Please double back this thing, because eventually at some point I'm going to have to pay Anthony. So
in crawdad. Are you gonna pay him in yen? Is that what we're doing?
pesos. I'm paying them
Yeah.
pesos.
Tamales and tacos and stuff like that.
Oh man,
Yeah.
there we go. That's worth it then. That's worth it.
Really? Okay.
You come down in Oklahoma, we'll show you why it's worth it.
No way, bro. No way.
No,
I like
you come
tacos.
back. Hey, we got a Comic-Con coming up that's actually happening in person, an actual people's one with people.
Where at?
Huh?
Where
Over
at?
in where's it at?
Well, there's a bunch of them coming up.
Yeah. But OFCON
OFCON is coming up.
but they won't be
Uncanny's coming up.
doing Uncanny's the one.
No, there's. We'll send you after this, because we don't have it ready from that Oklahoma Comic Collectors. They've got a schedule that Jimmy Trammell put up there.
Yeah.
And it's like the last half of this year is blowing up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
it is.
big,
I saw
big.
this. Reed Pop just put out a hit, and Reed Pop's got Emerald City. They got New York. They got C2E2. They got 2 in one in London, 1 in Birmingham, and I think there's one other one I'm missing. But there's C2E2, New York, Emerald City, 2 across the pond, and there's one other one, and they all on top of each other. I mean, they're all on top of each other.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is it gonna be hard to want to go back to conventions after living
Not
this
for
digital
me.
life?
Not
You
for
ready
me.
to come back? That's what I feel, man. You know,
I know.
I'm ready to get in there.
Other than look, man, other than, you know, down here, you know what I'm saying, in New Orleans and stuff. I shouldn't say New Orleans, but in Southeast Louisiana. New Orleans is a little different, but Southeast Louisiana, it's, you know, it's been pretty much business as usual. I mean, they got a little bit with the masks and shit, but you know, it's still, you know, this is a communal culture here. It's very, you know what I mean? And it's very, it's very, very, you know, crawfish balls. We get together, a lot of hugging and stuff like that. So I didn't think it was going to be long. And so as far as I'm concerned, I've been kind of living normal.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
Dollar General doesn't wear a mask here in Oklahoma.
That's what I'm saying.
There's a Dollar General, man. No one's wearing a mask at the Dollar General.
I like the places where it's like, look, you want to wear a mask, go for it. You don't do it.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it's all good. And I like places like that.
Yeah.
So
what's the next New Orleans in-person Comic-Con that you know of?
Probably January, man. Because it's probably going to be Wizard World, because Wizard World's every January.
Right.
So it's probably, and then it's weird, bro, because New Orleans is a little different. And this is where, because I don't mean, you know, without getting too deep into off the terrain shit, but New Orleans is kind of bluish, where the rest of the state is reddish. So especially Southeast Louisiana. So like the further southeast you go, it's real, just, you know, laissez-faire. You know what I'm saying? Whereas New Orleans has been a little more, you know, a little happy with the regulations and whatnot. And I think the people in the city are a little different. I think they're kind of ready to get back to normal. So we'll see how that goes. But I think once it starts moving, it's going to start moving, because I think people they just burnt out on it. So hopefully January. But we just talked to who did we talk to? Was it Andy Smith? Was it Andy who said we went to that convention, and it was kind of like that, where
was that, North Carolina?
Yeah, North Carolina.
Yeah.
And he said that the staff had to wear the masks, but everybody, like, and the dude, even the guy who ran it, was like, look, when you're behind your table, consider it like a restaurant. You know what I mean? So you take your mask off and stuff. And he said it, and the people walking by, if they wanted to talk to you, they'd pull their mask down so they could talk to you. And it was real kind of, you know, real laid back and stuff like this. So I think if you get to that, I think, you know, I don't know. I can't speak for everybody. I can't wait to go back to conventions. I love that in-person shit, man.
Well, just let people do what they want to do too, man. I mean, you know, if you don't want to go, stay at home.
Jumping back to Wizard World, did you pick up what I thought I saw somewhere was that they were going to go almost strictly virtual cons, and it did. I was like, are they going to go back to in person again? And I didn't. You know what I mean? Did you hear anything like that?
I don't know, man. I can't see. There's no. Let me put it like this. First of all, digital conventions have been. I don't know, man. I dabbled with a few of them, but I think they were not worth engaging in.
Right.
That's just my opinion. But I think
you
digital
$75 to meet the Green Ranger on Zoom.
That's what I'm saying, and that's what I'm saying.
And a Zoom call, $75. Come on, it's the Green Ranger.
And there's no way that the digital will be able to compete with live conventions. It's just no way. So it's just, so you can do that, but it's not going to compete to it.
No, I totally agree. See, I was just thinking in my mind we might lose Wizard World from that standpoint, and someone else would have to pick up the torch,
which is fine. That'll happen.
Yeah.
Me and Mark. Well, let's see. We had. I think we talked about this last time. I mean,
Wizards not.
Because Wizards not what it once was. Me and Marcus used to go to Wizard cons back in 03, 04, 05 when Wizard was the top, when Wizard was Wizard, and it was all about comic books. And you'd go to these. We went to Chicago and Rosemont. Beautiful. So you walk in. DC's got these huge setups. Marvel. There's carpet everywhere, right? All the thing is carpeted. It's really nice and stuff. And if you went to Artist Alley, everyone in Artist Alley or comic book artists trying to make comic books. You know, that's all there was. And so now Wizard is more of an expo more of a pop expo, and it can't to me, they don't compete against true comic book conventions. I hear Heroes Con is a true comic book convention, right? And so you find these conventions that are really geared back to the craft itself, back to the industry. Those are the ones I really would like to get into.
Well, I'm hoping some of them come back, man. I think part of the problem is I think the mainstream comics have kind of, I don't know. It seems like they've kind of lost their way a little bit on some of the stuff anyways. And they're in transition, trying to figure out what they're going to do on everything, man. You know,
I agree with that.
So
yeah, where they're even going to go with this.
Yeah.
Period.
I'll tell you this right now. Yeah. I was thinking about this. I was thinking about doing a show. We should do a show on this. I honestly think right now, the thing that's keeping Marvel and DC making money in this time, and Dynamite, maybe Boom Studios, literally has got to be variant covers, because people are they're out flipping variant covers like no one's. They don't even care about the storylines, because the stories aren't great anymore. You know, they're not keeping anyone engaged. No one cares what's going to happen in the next episode. But you got variant covers flipping for $300-$400 right now on the Raw. Yeah, you know, we got people throwing out suggestions here. So I think about doing a whole show on this, and just if I honestly can't help but wonder if I don't know, man. I'm wondering if variant covers is really the only thing that's keeping the mainstream going, and maybe that's why they're not going to be. They don't care if they leave digital. They've got the money to live on this for a while, you know.
Yep.
So
I'm so off on that stuff. Like, I really am. Like, there's a lot. I'd like to be more connected, but I ain't. I hated that shit. I hated having to buy books with the cover and the interiors of trash, and I hated that. I thought that was when they first started really kind of doing that, kind of in the 90s. I used to feel betrayed. Like, I used to be so betrayed. Well, yeah. You know what I mean? Because you get it, and shit. You be like, oh, cool. Yeah. And then it's just like, this is bullshit, man. Man, you know. So I'd say something more, but I'm trying to clean up.
We know you feel it. We're here with you. We feel you. We feel you.
We can feel your restraint. We really can.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So I don't know, because the idea of today continuing to buy books just because of the covers, I don't get that, man.
Yeah.
What's happening? Yeah. Phoenix Animation, great guy. I tell you what, guys, he's doing metal. So if you guys want metal bookmarks or metal trading cards, Phoenix is the guy to talk to.
Cool, man. Ooh, yeah. Okay, got it.
He is the dude right now, man. Okay, so cool. He does really good work. So anyway, cool. So I don't know about the covers, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't get that. I really don't. I don't get that at all.
I can't prove anything. And you know,
you may look, bro. It isn't a kooky. It's not kooky, bro. Because I see it in crowdfunding too.
Yeah. And honestly, there's two ways I look at this, right? Like, I love to collect stuff, and I like good art. So if something's got good art on it, I'm happy to pull it off. But, you know, I honestly think it's that situation like the McDonald's ice cream machine. Like, when you find out that the people making the ice cream machine are the ones who also fix the ice cream machine, then all of a sudden they don't have any reason to make the ice cream machine any better if they're the ones who are going to get paid to fix it, right? And I just think, like, if variant art is the reason that comic books are selling right now, then they're not going to work hard to make sure the stories are great also, because they're like, all I got to do is throw Phoenix, marrying some rando in a threesome, and it's fine, you know?
Yeah.
Everyone will buy it at 100 copies and sell it for $5,000 on eBay, and some schmuck will do it and make everyone else have to pay more for comic books overall.
It will eventually implode.
Maybe
it's not sustainable. Maybe just to count on it for that and the content being garbage. Right.
I don't know. Right. I mean, I guess everything explodes at some point, but I don't know, man. It stinks, man. You know, it stinks. Anyways. So
no, I agree.
It's the whole process though. Even once you get down to the retail level, and it's like, okay, well, you know, buy 50 of these to get one of those, and it's like, it just starts to get like you're trying to force the industry to accept all these variants, and it's like, but your books are garbage.
Yeah,
that's like, nobody wants to read them. You're just trading covers. Now, to me, it's like, look, like, you know, like, for what we do, if it's an 80 or 100 page, essentially a graphic novel, it's great. The art's great. The story's great. You're gonna love it. yeah, here's 3 covers. You
Yeah.
pick which one you want. If you want the tier with all 3, by all means, go buy that. But like, we're not forcing you to do that.
Correct. But that's my
No,
thing.
and the cool thing is, listen, I love the collector side of things, so I'm not knocking variant covers. I'm just
to
saying,
a certain degree.
Well, yeah, I love it to a certain degree, but
if it's if that's the only legs you standing on, man,
yeah, that's it.
Then you're really harming everything else because
if that's all that's making money, then yeah, you're. In fact, right now I can name artists easily. I can list artists that are top rung artists that are brought in all over the place that'll be signed, all that stuff. I could probably tell you a couple of comic authors on the mainstream right now, so including Kate's. I mean, I'm trying to think, that might not be all I know right now. I don't know, man. So I was just thinking about that, but I love I'm not knocking it. Like, if you've got a good book and you give me 3 covers because you've got some great art to throw on there on top of it,
that makes it even better.
That makes me happy, Yeah. If you're going to have cats shooting laser out of their eyes in different ways on different covers, give it to me. I'm happy to help, Plus, it's also a win because I know when I'm backing something like that, I'm actually backing the chance that you guys are going to put out another issue or another story, which means I'm going to get something I want. So I'm never against that piece of it. On the other side, I'm getting a little worn out of the money grab of the whole thing.
Yeah, that's
on
what
the
he's
other
saying.
side. Yeah. So
if they don't have any legs to stand on as far as content or quality, etc., it's just throwing out some little dazzling image as like a trading card.
Yeah. Well, you're also killing. It's weird, man, because you're killing the people who you depend on to push this to, or you know what I mean? Like, you're killing these comic book stores because you're giving them shit that, again, they can't sell an issue 2 of, they can't sell an issue 3 of, you know what I mean? And you're forcing them to buy you're forcing them to buy the regular. Yeah. Like Marcus said, 50 to get one of these other ones. And it's like, yeah, well, that's great. You can sell the one, but you can't sell the other 50 copies.
Exactly.
You can't sell the trash. So you're forcing these people to buy this stuff that they can't sell, so they can't sustain. So they're not going to be able to continue to order books. It's like, it's almost like it's a cancer. It doesn't understand that if it continues to kill the host, it will die as well. It's like, it's in that zone. And it's like, you're going to kill the whole thing. You know what I mean? And so it's like, well, we're just going to basically go, okay, so you go ahead and keep that body over there. We're going to work on this body over here. You know what I mean? And that's really what, to me, and anybody can do it. And I'm not going to say it's just Comicsgate. Comicsgate, I think, is leading the way on everything because they're really ramping up saying, look, we want to create. To me, CG represents the independent market, not necessarily the indie market. I think there's a difference. I think, that you've seen the rise of this third group, which is the independent market. The independent market is someone who makes mainstream product at the level of mainstream product. The print, the copy, the colors, the art, the whole thing. This is essentially mainstream stuff. It's just done by an independent creator. And so it's not necessarily an indie book. It's an independent book. And I think you've seen the rise of this. And I think CG has led the way on this and said, look, we're going to create, you guys fine. You want to continue to run these great characters, these legacy characters into the ground like this. You don't want to listen to anybody. You know what you're doing. Gotcha. Keep doing what you're doing. We're going to go ahead and instead of yelling at these ideas to fix this, what we're going to do is we're going to take these ideas and take these foundational ideas and we're going to put them in this foundation over here and we're going to build something. And we're going to build this industry over here. We're going to build our own thing over here. You don't want to be a part of it? No problem. Leave us alone. Let us do this. And I think that's what's happening right now, where you're coming to the place to where, and a lot of us do feel, I feel bad about it. I do. I feel bad about going into a way where now you have to basically almost cut out the brick and mortar, that you have to basically design a path forward that doesn't necessarily sustain that. And it feels bad because I grew up in these brick and mortar stores and now it's like, look, I can't help you. You know what I mean? You're so locked into this Diamond thing and this Marvel thing and this, because there's some people, they won't even order from you if you're not in Diamond. And so it's just like, I can't do anything for you, but
Right.
it is what it is. I think that there's a whole new generation and a whole new business model now of how to get comics and stuff. And I think it's changed. It's that crowdfunding and CG combined has changed the game.
No, I agree, man. Yeah, I agree.
Totally agree. And it's gonna boil down to the market will dictate.
100%.
Period.
100%. 100%.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
You know, I don't think it's going to be the end. I think there'll always be a local comic book store somewhere. There's always some diehard who's not going to give up, you know. But it is always, it's sad when because like we one of the ones we love is Deadlift Collectibles. You know, we're in there all the time, and you know, he's rocking it. But man, anytime he brings in those variant covers, he's got like 400 copies of Batman number 100 right now, just in a box underneath all the back issues of everything else.
So he has that. But the thing is, that's the place to go get the awesome silver and bronze age and all that copper. And that's what's going to keep them alive, because that's people are like, wow, that's comics used to be good. You know?
Yeah. That's why we're in there all the time. We're always
I agree.
We're always supportive that way.
I agree with that. I hate to say this, but I do think that, you know, I don't mean to sound so melodramatic, but you know, I think COVID was good for the comic book industry.
Yeah, I think so.
I really do. I think that what it did was it basically put it in. It was already in a position, but COVID really put it in a place to where it had to eliminate the fat. It had to eliminate those things which were not healthy. And so I do think I agree with you, Terry. I do think that you're not going to eliminate comic book stores.
No,
but you're right. What you're going to get down to is the diehard. You're going to get down to the people who are in it because they love to be in it, and that's what it was years ago. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't cool to be a comic to comics. And
that was
it was people who were in it because they love to be in it. And I think you need this reset in a way to kill all of this dead weight and this fat. To get it back healthy again and start almost down from scratch and shit. Unfortunately, it may look a lot different than it did before, but I think the spirit of it, I think you can't kill that.
I love this too. Agreed. Like that independent comics gives a place for all kinds of people. I mean, you got us on this stream, you know, keeping everything PG. It just gives more voices to everything. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, because like, what's the likelihood? Because it really does. It gives everyone a place. And then it lets ideas are going to be the determinant factor whether or not your book's going to sell. I mean, you guys can do great art, but if your idea sucks, it's not going to sell. It might sell once, but you won't get volume 2 out, right? And so it gives a chance to where it's not like, well, this is what you have to think. It's more of like, hey, this is what I think. This is my opinion. I'm going to share this, and if y'all like it, we can talk this way. You know,
You want to put in some time. Oh, Jay,
they're being good, guys. They're being so good. I mean, I feel
I'm your rated R guy.
Sam, I think you have to get back to a semblance of a competency hierarchy.
Yeah,
you know, I mean, you have to. I mean, like for whatever you can say whatever you want. I used to always hate this bullshit with art. And where it would be like, well, art is subjective and whatnot. And I'm like, to an extent, sure. But there has to be an objective standard somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
At some point.
You cannot just say it's whatever.
Yeah.
And so comics becomes this thing where it's like, and comics is very liberal. I mean, it really is. And it's like, look, it's storytelling. Okay. But there is a difference between storytelling and propaganda. You can try and again, the line is close. It's very close, but there is a line. It does exist. And to say, well, comics have had politics, and sure they have, but that hasn't been the main focus. That hasn't been the main deal. And if it was, right, no one agrees that was good. No one agrees that was good. The great stories, the great things are storytelling craft first. That's first. Then whatever message you want to put in, but it has to bow to the craft of storytelling. If it does not, if the message overcrowds, then it's propaganda. Yeah. You're not a storyteller. You're not a comic book artist. You're not a comic book writer. Yeah. You're a propaganda.
Give us your social commentary by all means. Just don't hit me in the head with a sledgehammer to do it.
Do it with some
Right.
craft. Do it with some
Yeah.
skill. You know what I mean? Do it with some skill.
Right.
The classics, in my opinion, so many of the classic stories, the diversity is there. That's what makes it great, but it's not at the expense of everything else there. In other words, they didn't come at it. We're going to make a story purely about diversity, and then we're going to throw in some other elements around there to make it go.
Yeah.
And that's why it crashes and burns, because it doesn't have the substance, the content, the purity, because a great story has all that.
Yeah.
It does. You don't have to force it.
That was the funny thing when to your point, when they were doing they were announcing the what is it, the High Republic stuff that Star Wars is going to do, and they did that video, and you see on the board it's like diversity, inclusion. It's like on the board 15 times. It's like, do you know anything about Star Wars other than your mandate for diversity and inclusion?
They have lizard people.
And what we
Calm
got,
down.
what we got was a rock.
Yeah.
The best thing you could come up with was a rock.
Yeah.
Good job, guys.
Way to go, diversity. Way to go, diversity.
Yep.
But you getting that, Panatra? I don't know. The whole diversity thing, I think it's all smoke screen stuff, Well, because the idea that diversity makes a story better, maybe. Maybe. I don't think that's. Yes. I don't think that's a rule of thumb. That what I mean. Because again, if you're a good storyteller, you can tell a story about one guy in a forest. It doesn't have to be diverse. This whole idea that diversity makes it better. That's not necessarily true. Because if you don't have a good story, you can have all the goddamn diversity in the world. All the diversity in the world, and it don't mean nothing.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah.
So, I'm just I can find it.
Right,
I'm trying to calm down. We'll get back. Yeah.
Bring it down. Bring it down.
See, we're getting him wound up like Patrick.
I love it. No, because I think we're all at this place. And here's the thing. You also do really stupid things when you make it the thing. Because really, just let the story be the story. I mean, I can read any story. I can read any thought. I can follow any idea. But man, when it's just you telling me why I'm not with you, you're like just putting me down for not. It just gets old. It's like, okay, fine, you win. I suck. I'm not spending another $4.99 on your book though. And I'm definitely not buying your variant art anymore. So I'm gonna go home. I'll take my toys and go home. And the worst part is, what's really gonna solve a lot of the problems we have in this world is just if we can freely talk to each other again and freely express our ideas.
Well, 100%.
Because ignorance lives in fear, right? And so when there's this fear of like, if you say something wrong, shut up. Just say good ideas and let dumb ideas be exposed, and then we can all talk about them. That's a stupid idea. You want to know why? And then we get to the point, I don't know, man. It's old. I'm just ready for, and that's why I'm excited to be a part of this move that you guys are in. I'm a part of it. I love this independent comic stuff. It's awesome. It's awesome. So
let's jump back to it.
Yeah.
It is.
Here's me putting my money where my mouth is.
There we go.
Talking about diversity here. My story, The Bobcat, didn't start with diversity, but because of where it is at and who the protagonist is and all the people that they come across. It's Indian Territory, 1898, and you've got the tribes that were forced there by the government, right? But that isn't the point of the story. That's just a fact that remains.
Right.
Then everything unfolds. Actual history, is talked about. We've got all these fictional characters, the sci-fi element, Dr. Shock with his steampunk menagerie, all these things. And then, ancient culture and their legends and mythology hit the future head on. And this is a whole collision of that. And it's a culture collision, because you've got, like I said, Dr. Shock is kind of like an East Coast snob kind of guy. He's brilliant and evil. And then you have the members of the citizens of the Cherokee Nation and the culture there. So all of that is all intertwined. Plus, you've got all the Anglo-European settlers that come into the area, and you've got that whole story about everybody coming together. And that's just the tip of the iceberg, really. Yeah. So, and it's all there, and the story works great, and it flows. It's enjoyable. You get sucked right into it, and never at any point is somebody getting beat over the head with a rubber hose, saying, "Well, you guys did this, and now you should feel terrible for the rest of your lives."
There you go.
It's
all right, fellas.
smoke.
Well, let's go ahead and
Go ahead, Terry. No, Terry, go ahead, because I
was just gonna. I mean, we've been keeping it at an hour, and we've hit the hour 9 mark, and so also I feel like Marcus is gonna get off this broadcast and be like a man with Tourette's. He's just gonna be like, yell.
So listen, here's what I was gonna tell everybody. So I know Finatra and Justin and Paul and Black Rose and Lit Devil and all of them. We're gonna go after this. We're going to pop over at 9 o'clock. We're going to be on Preston Acevedo's channel.
I was just going to mention him. Yes.
We're going to be doing all of the cursing and all of that stuff over there. So what we missed out on, what we didn't give you guys.
Are we going to make up for it there?
Oh, yes.
Hey,
it'll be over there,
guys.
You know,
Preston did my first official standard by a professional of one of Dr. Shock's robot creations, one of his mechanical beasts. Preston is the one.
Yeah, man.
Preston's we'll post it up here sometimes. You guys can see it. I love it. The guy is.
You should get him on, man. You should get him on, bro.
Yeah, we will.
He's good. I'm gonna talk to him. I'm gonna tell him tonight. Like I said, if you got time, pop over on his channel at 9:15ish, and just remind me, and I'll tell him he needs to pop over here.
Awesome. That sounds great.
All right, guys, this is awesome, and I'm excited about y'all's project. I can't wait to read it. We'll do a review on it. I'll read it with my son. How about that? My boy and I, we read comics together because I'm raising him correctly. He's got to learn to be a nerd, be an independent thinker. So, also, I want him to see men that look like and talk like and act like men. I know. I'm a terrible human being.
Yeah.
So. Hopefully Nero doesn't live up to his name and burns City down while playing fiddle. But other than that,
we'll find out.
Can't wait to find out. So,
all right. Thanks everybody for the chat.
Thanks for having us, guys.
Yeah.
See y'all later.
Okay, we'll talk to you.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah, it was awesome.
That was fun. Lots of fun. All right, so hop on to the other stream. What's the stream? I didn't even tell
Preston Acevedo.
Search Preston Acevedo. I'm sure he's more.
Yeah, if you look at the comments, someone spelled as Acevedo's name wrong, but they spelled Preston's last name right.
Where? Let's find
it. Acevedo. It was on there.
It's too far gone.
Yeah.
It's too. All right.
There it is, right there.
Okay.
But it says Paul Acevedo, but yeah.
That one right there?
That's where they messed up. And
all right, there you go. That's halfway. If you get that, you'll be able to find them. So hop on over there at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
We had a good time tonight. Thanks for hanging out with us as always. Where can they support you at the Bobcat? Where?
Oh, where? What? Hello. Hey.
The Adderall's wearing off, gentlemen.
Let me have some more of my drink.
Yeah.
The Bobcat.net and the Bobcat Mercantile and some of the other elements on the webpage are operating again. They were in disrepair for a while. My nephew was working on it. It's becoming more and more operational. It's still not absolutely complete with what he's doing because he's updating and everything.
Yeah.
But the Bobcat.net, if you want to get the, Volume 1 trade paperback, just right off the bat, just go on Amazon.com, and it's less than the face price. It hops up and down. I think it's like $18.99 regularly, and sometimes you can get it for $13, $14, $15 if you have Prime delivered to your door, and that's the way to do it. But anyway, so hit the Bobcat.net, follow the Bobcat page. It'll say fictional character when you get on Facebook and type in the Bobcat. There's also a page, the Bobcat, that is a school mascot thing, and you'll know that in just a heartbeat.
There you go.
Yeah, you can see what's going on with it. We just got issue 5 done. We got the first round in. I think we showed it last week, but I didn't bring any tonight.
Yeah.
The first copy or the first run, first print, they doubled the cover and had an interior cover as well as an exterior, heavier paper cover. So they're going to be redoing that. I've had some of the backers and some of our fans and supporters say, hey, we like the double cover idea. So we sent them the double covers, but we'll keep you abreast of the situation for sure.
I love it, man. I love it. All right. And yeah, subscribe to My Nerd Swag TV. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter. On Twitter, you got to add a 1 because apparently someone else had the name for the idea, but haven't used their channel. So yeah, and hang out with us. And we'll be back on next Sunday night, 7 o'clock. We don't know who our guest is yet, but we'll have one soon.
Yes.
So anyone wants to hop on with us, I don't know, feel free, man. We'd love to hang out with y'all. Just kind of send us a message and we'll get going on all that. Message us on Twitter. And yeah, have a great night. We like you more than friends.
Thanks a lot, guys. We'll talk to you soon.
See ya.